Hello everyone and welcome back to another English lesson. Have you ever wanted to ask your teacher a question in English but didn't know how to start the conversation? Maybe you wanted to ask about homework, an assignment or an upcoming exam, but you weren't confident about the right words to use. Don't worry, in today's lesson, you'll learn a natural English conversation between a teacher and a student. You'll also learn useful expressions that you can use at school, college, or in any classroom. As always, don't just listen, repeat each sentence after me. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. So let's begin. Jack. Excuse me, Miss Brown, may I ask you a question? Teacher. Of course, Jack. How can I help you? Jack. I didn't fully understand today's lesson on grammar. Could you explain one part again? Teacher. Certainly. Which part would you like me to explain? Jack. I am a little confused about how to use the present perfect tense. Teacher. No problem. I'll explain it with a few simple examples. Teacher. Jack. Thank you. I really appreciate your help. Teacher. You're welcome. Never hesitate to ask questions if you don't understand something. Now let us see a few useful expressions from this conversation. May I ask you a question? This is a polite way to start a conversation with your teacher. For example, may I ask you a question? May I ask for your advice? Now repeat after me. May I ask you a question? Excellent. Next expression is, could you explain? Use this expression whenever you need clarification. For example, could you explain this topic again? Could you explain this example? Now repeat after me. Could you explain one part again? Great job. Now the conversation continues like, Teacher, are you preparing for next week's test? Jack. Yes, I am studying every evening, but I still have a few doubts. Teacher, that's completely normal. Learning takes time and asking questions help you improve. Jack, do you have any tips for preparing for the exam? Teacher, yes. First, revise your class notes every day. Then solve a few practice questions and finally review your mistakes carefully. Jack, that sounds like a good plan. I'll start following it today. Teacher, I'm sure you'll do well if you stay consistent. Now, it's your turn. Repeat these sentences after me. May I ask you a question? Could you explain this topic again? I still have a few doubts. Do you have any tips for the exam? I'll start following it today. Wonderful. Keep practicing until these sentences feel natural. Now the conversation continues like, Jack, by the way, when should we submit the assignment? Teacher, the deadline is this Friday before 3 p.m. Jack, can I submit it online? Teacher, yes, you can upload it through the student portal. Jack, great, I'll finish it tomorrow. Teacher, that's a good idea. Finishing your work early gives you time to review it. Jack, thank you for your advice, Miss Brown. Teacher, you're most welcome. Keep working hard and don't forget to believe in yourself. Jack, I will. Have a wonderful day. Teacher, you too, Jack. See you in the next class. Let's learn a few useful words from today's lesson. Doubt. Doubt is a question or something you're not sure about. For example, you can say, I have a few doubts about today's lesson. Next word is revise. To study something again before a test or exam. For example, I revise my notes every evening. Next word is assignment. Work that your teacher asked you to complete. For example, I submitted my assignment yesterday. Next word is deadline. The final date or time to complete something. For example, the assignment deadline is Friday. Next word is consistent. Consistent means doing something regularly without giving up. For example, practice every day and stay consistent. Now, let's practice together. Imagine I am your teacher. Teacher, good afternoon. How can I help you today? Which topic would you like me to explain? When will you submit your assignment? Very good. Excellent. Practicing real-life conversation like this will help you speak English more naturally. Now, let's quickly review today's useful expressions. May I ask you a question? Could you explain this topic again? I still have a few doubts. Do you have any tips for the exam? I'll start following it today. When should we submit the assignment? Thank you for your advice. See you in the next class. Try using these expressions the next time you talk to a teacher or classmate. Fantastic work! Today, you learned a natural conversation between a teacher and a student and practiced useful English expressions that you can use in school, college, or any learning environment. Here's your speaking challenge for today. Imagine you're talking to your teacher. Ask one question about a lesson, ask about an assignment, and thank your teacher before ending the conversation. Practice speaking these sentences aloud with confidence. Remember, every conversation you practice brings you one step closer to speaking English fluently. If you enjoyed today's lesson, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notification bell so you never miss a new English lesson. Thank you so much for watching. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep speaking English every day. I'll see you in the next lesson. Until then, take care and